Captain has his ulti available. He's level 6. Ignore what I was just saying. New is as well. Neny's in a lot of trouble as the ulti hits as well. It's doom and gloom time. Immediate burst. Captain with a strong first blood.
It's way down mid to finish getting the not pushed in, but we have a Dragon's got...
Great Sonic Wave. It's only level 5. It's not stolen, but Xiaoyaji, both summoners down in the interim. Shun in the middle of the pit, and he has to flash too, but one more burns. All it's going to take. Puff is given a lantern. That's a strong bottom 2v2. Is helped out by Frigid. Flashes burn in every corner, and Puff gets that gravitum down. Look at the Severin Crescendum. He's building up more damage. And TT 3-0 start lyric, almost a 2k gold lead.
It's going to be a 4v2 play.
Captain has
IG in a pretty rough spot. Frigid doesn't ult.
Again, once again, the fear through. A great kick back right into the waiting arms of Vex. And you know what? You're as sad as her right now if you're the IG bottom lane. As more kills go over, more gold, and TT with 4 members in the bottom lane are about to blast this door wide open. Momentum that continues going, as I love the word momentum today, apparently, and Neny loves to take this 1v1, but it's not fair. IG brought the cavalry up here as New, gets a big hand of it, the zap back in, but hang on, Gwen does so much work. Neny lucky to be alive after snip time, and IG now with the Herald lyric. This is their response. We do have what looks like a Gordrick here lyric. I tell you what, this is pretty exciting to look at. Trying to guess the items here. Is the bottom lane dive? Is it even going to be that? The ignite, the flash away. He survives. He's ticking down. That's a long ignite, but Southwind definitely deserves the kill. Behind their first turret in the mid lane. Uekai holding off on this LeBlanc pick that has been banned for a reason. Even the ulti misses from Captain. The explosion begins. Uekai showcasing his LeBlanc in a massive way. No one dare stands near him, while IG will go down to the Dragon and take their reward.
Excited, kind of looking for these picks. And heck, you even have Dragons on your side as Puff!
Oh, that's a big brain move! What a Chad! What an absolute Chad to pull that off when his team's starting to fall behind. Puff showing he is the true element here of the TT roster, and exactly what we talked about while Uekai doing the same kind of thing. He's burned both summoners to get down here as Shun pops it around with the Crescent Guard.
Has the Calibrum there as well, so doesn't have to commit too deep, and is able to pick up the kill. But Southwind
on the other hand,
dead.
Maybe not the same, but Puff, remember, he was the Giga Chad once before, as into the front line. Shun's going to get absolutely blasted. Super Mega Death Rocket, and look at the wild growth. You can see Xiaoyaji quite low, gets hit with the Infernal on the back end. Even Captain helping with that. I'm not sure if it's Spectral Mist that came through, but TT with an advantage. 4 versus 3. Shock Blast from Neny are doing something, but for TT, they've still won this fight. They still show they're in this game.
If he could have found Puff there, that would have been so massive. Puff, though, still has HP, and the Jade just completely deletes him!
Forget it. Everyone keeps going down. Remember that TT won't have a smite nearby. Sonic Wave doesn't connect, and Uekai now spotted out. Southwind getting Giga low as well. You burst it down. Super Mega Death Rocket does so much, and onto Frigid. He's gone in when the team's been absolutely destroyed. Southwind is a freebie at this point, and Invictus Gaming running at TT because they mean business, but the ulti is a 4-man, 5-man fear. Invictus Gaming, if they had no one else that they killed, TT could have capitalized. But it's over. IG on the Baron and TT. What a Captain in earlier.
That was just so unfortunate for TT. Even going all the way back to the setup. IG, though, coming out strong, get an ace, pick up a Baron. And even though we talked about IG had soft control of this game for probably about the past 10 minutes, now converting that into an actual solid gold lead, having the Baron buff on Soul Point. IG just working as a unit. And again, this fairly young squad having to fill big shoes. It's nice to see. Let's go straight into the replay, because you can see what TT are trying to set up. Pull the members of IG in. You have Frigid on the flank to look for the kick. Captain's TP, though, is, I'd say, decently behind, because now we look at the setup, right? Frigid is split off in one angle. Captain is another angle. The other 3 members of TT are all on one side, so everyone's too scattered. Frigid's kick isn't actually able to send Neny to the rest of the members. Uekai doing a beautiful job of zoning on the opposite side. And then this play looked pretty sick from Captain. Goes in. Pretty big damage to come out, but no follow-up really available. Even for Puff, just too low, too much threat coming out for him to be able to walk in. And IG just completely clean up.
I mean, you give him the nice try there, right? Where if TT were all alive, that play is groundbreaking. Captain, everyone dead, PT to the realms of death, and unfortunately IG win the fight, and for IG, you know, it's a good story. They're on the Baron and they picked it up. They're now, what is it, 5? It's almost 6,000 gold ahead, Lyric, if I could tell. A really good start to the split for Invictus Gaming. Despite the early game in this game, they've come back and, you know, you and I were talking about this team before the split, and this roster is 100% a downgrade, but it would be really nice to see them start strong against TT like they're doing in this mid game with the buckets of damage being thrown out.
I feel like we've just seen range be king so far in the LPL in this meta. Yeah. Heck, it's one of the reasons why Corki's win rate is so insanely huge right now, right? 5-2, most played mid lane champion in the LPL. Aphelios, Jinx, all these champions coming out strong, whichever team can stack up more range, I feel like you just have so many options in terms of how you are able to play out around these dragons, getting first control and first movement out of mid, especially when you combine it with what IG have in terms of also having side lanes. And it's not even surprising anymore, Asterix. They have Infernal Soul. He's already massive. This is just how it's going to happen.
You know what? At some point, the child on the ice rink, Lyric, they get off because they're sick of falling down. And for TT, today is not the day. They're going to get off, they're going to take their boots off, sit down in front of the couch and go, where did it all go wrong? As the Shadow Surge misses through, Captain will get a response. For Uekai is in the backline dealing so much work. TT on the fountain, scared of life. And this Jinx now getting some revenge for that mid-game play. TT, I'm sorry it's not your day, but for Invictus Gaming, they open their spring split with such a big bang.